Good afternoon. Hello, ladies. How are we? Good afternoon, Jill. Good afternoon, Cheryl. Can somebody just say hello or put a smiley face or something so I know that the comments are working? Because, there you go. Thank you, Jill. Because Facebook's been an absolute pain in the backside just lately. At least I know. Good afternoon, Polly. Hello, Lee. Hi, Vicky. Hi, Julie. How are we doing? Are we all okay? Are we holding up? If I told you what had gone off since 10:30, 11:30, 12:30, not even 3 hours. So the guy came to pick my car up. I think it's like tuning with me for story time just so lately, isn't it? The guy came to pick my car up, and while I was talking to him about what had gone off, the recovery guy, and giving him the keys and the paperwork and everything else so he could take the car, Dolly's got out. Dolly snuck out and gone missing. So didn't even realise. Went back in the house. No Dolly. Frantic. I've been searching 2 hours. 2 hours. Searched every field. Searched every garden. Took treats out. Shouted her. Nothing. By which point I was crying and beside myself because I thought, she's got knocked over. Somebody's picked her up. Came home after searching for just under 2 hours. Was on the phone to the vets, writing a post for Facebook for people to share that she'd gone missing. I was on the phone to the vets to see if she'd been handed in. She comes strolling up the drive like she'd just been out for a little day trip. And my big concern now is she's pregnant. I'm 99.9% certain that's why she's done a runner, because she's in season and it's optimum time for her to catch on, and she's obviously gone looking for a friend and come back very smug and full of herself. And I'm like, oh my God, asking for a friend. Can dogs have morning after pill? Because I feel like I need to ring. Yeah, she's fine, Julie. It's me. Yes, Lee. You know what? It felt exactly the same as when I turned around for a split second and Tia had undone her wrist strap in Meadowall and she wasn't there. It was like, it's not a laughing matter. I'm being serious. Can dogs have the morning after pill? Because I do not want her to be pregnant. Yeah, found her, Mandy. Found her, and she does not give two hoots. In the meantime, I literally was on the verge of having a mental breakdown. I was like, what else can possibly go wrong? So yeah, the car's gone, but so had my dog for 2 hours. 2 hours of my life where I was completely traumatised. Just like unreal. Get them a job. Right, okay, Becky, then that is my next port of call. After I get off my live, I'll be phoning the vets and telling them that she escaped for 2 hours and that she's at that time where she can catch on and get pregnant. So she's never, ever done anything like that before. I know, Michelle, and it's probably going to cost me a couple of £100 to get the morning after injection, if that's what they do. We've just moved house and our cockapoo did a runner back to our old house. Oh my God. Yeah, well, she's never done that before. And I will literally, sometimes when you shout her, she's a little bugger. She goes and hides in the bottom of the wardrobe in the dining room and she just ignores me. I tipped the house upside down thinking she's got to be in the house. I didn't see her go past me. How she got past me, I was on the end of the drive. The Jag was parked across the end of the drive. The guy was stood in front of the Jag and I was stood here. How I didn't see her. And the only thing I can think is she snuck the other way and went down the street. But oh my God, I think they can do something. They're going to have to, because I don't want her to be pregnant. And not only that, if she has been with a male dog, I don't know what dog, you know, she's only tiny. Oh, yeah, little monkey, she's not pregnant. Yeah, I hope she's not pregnant either. Well, she won't be because I'll make sure she's not. But oh my, it was more the fear that somebody I didn't even think about. I'm thinking, why would she do that? She's never done that in 5 years. Why would she run up? And then all of a sudden I thought, oh my God, she's in season. And she's been going frantic with other male dogs. She is a proper floozy when she's in season. it will be that much, get her booked. I'm going to do. I know she needs spaying, she does. It's like I said before, when people say, has she been spayed? I'm like, no, because I don't want, she's like got major separation anxiety. And the thought of having to leave her in the vets without me makes me feel really sad, and that's why I've never done her. But she's getting done. She's getting done. Ring the vets, I'll check. Yeah, they'll check. Probably cost an arm and a leg though. And that's exactly what I'm thinking. Naughty Dolly, that's my worst nightmare. And mine. And mine. You know, but the 2 hours of my life, I was like, you imagine the worst. It's like losing one of your children. You know, has she been picked up? Has she been run over? I went all round. I live in the middle of a really like big estate, and I came across loads of dog walkers, and I was like, have you seen my cockapoo? And one woman said, oh, where's a favourite place to walk? I said, I'm in it right now. And she said, oh, well, we've been on here for a while. We've not seen her. Everybody's who are out in the gardens. I said, have you seen her? It's like, where do you start looking? What do you do? So I literally just went round and round and round, and the circle got bigger and bigger and bigger. And after 2 hours, I gave up. I was like, how much longer can I stay out? And I was literally, right, go home, make a post, phone the vets, do the next stage. So I wrote a post out on Facebook, and I just posted it when I was on the phone to the vets, with the front door left open in case she came back, and up she trotted, up the drive, dead proud of herself, and I couldn't even speak. I just looked at her, and she walked in with her tail wagging, and I was like, I can't even. I went, go and lay down. That's all I said to her, and I haven't spoke to her since. Go and lie down. Because I was so upset, relieved, mad, everything. I was like, I don't want to shout at her. You know, like when you're that relieved that you want to get angry? That's how I felt. I was like, oh my God, you do not realise the 2 hours of trauma you've caused me this morning. Apart from that, went to Barnsley, where ours were little, they were hiding under clothes rail. Oh my God. Oh dear. She didn't have what? Separation anxiety for 2 hours today. She really didn't. I know what she was thinking about for 2 hours today, Ruth. The little, you know what? I know exactly what was on her mind when she disappeared. She's never done anything like that in 5 years. She does not leave my side. So there's no excuse for being a Velcro dog now, is there? She didn't give two hoots about me when she disappeared. Yes, I do, Tracy. I do. Yes, she would. Absolutely she would. She's the biggest floozy when she's in season. I can't tell you. She turns into a different dog. She is like, I don't know. Honestly, she needs a doggy OnlyFans page at that time of the month. She's terrible. Two with what? Pay me. Yeah, I know, Becky, I will. I'll get her done. Yeah, thank you, Paula. Looking stunning. She is a villain, Claire. That's a good word for her. It's just been absolutely this week. Julie, absolutely. Anybody got any medication they can sedate me with so I can have a good night's sleep tonight? Is a girl that knows what she wants. Honestly, I can laugh about it now, but half an hour ago, I think I could have parted with a litter of kittens myself. I was that stressed. I was like, oh, I can't cope. I can't cope with that on top of everything else. Losing my dog, I'm like, what on earth? Everything goes through your head. You think, what if I never see her again? Oh. She does, Becky. She needs her own OnlyFans. I was having absolute meltdowns, Paula. I can't, unless you've ever lost temporarily a child in a busy place, or you've lost a dog, you can't imagine what it feels like. I've done both over my time. When Tia was little, she velcroed herself from a little wrist strap thing. Stupid thing, really. She was a monkey for going missing. Little bump, yep, really, she come back really sassy and like proud of herself, and I was like, I could kick you up them stairs right now. Obviously I would never, but in my head I'm like, I don't know whether to strangle you or cuddle you. I'm that relieved, but I'm that angry. I don't know what I want to do. You need to just go and get in your bed. So that's where she went. You what, need to come? And oh yes, I do need some gins, because she cancelled her modelling career. Tilly, oh my God, maybe she were going off to pastures new because she weren't getting that modelling contract for LJ's clothing. Oh God, that's just made me chuckle. Anyway, Latest instalment is the car's gone and so had the dog temporarily, but we're all back to normal. Peace has been restored. Thank the Lord. So anyway, girls, all's well that ends well. I lost my daughter on the beach once and oh my God, Becky. I mean, I know I'm not going to say she's only a dog because she's way more than just a dog to me. But yes, it's not in comparison with losing a child, is it? And I've done both. In Meadowall, I lost Tia when she was about 18 months old. And she come tootling out of Clinton's cards with this giant Eeyore going, Mummy, Mummy. And I was like, oh my God, I was frantic, absolutely frantic. And the woman from Clinton's come running out after her and she went, oh, is she yours? She was helping herself to Winnie the Pooh and Eeyore. And I'm like, I'll bite her. I was so relieved that she'd come back. She's good, Tilly, thank you. Oh my, girls, it can only get better from here on in. So anyway, the other story of the day is these fabulous dresses. These are beautiful. Now, these are all the same design, but they're all different colours, but they've all been named separately. So I'm currently wearing the Peony. Absolutely gorgeous. 14.22. They're going to be oversized on a 14. No, Sophie, I'm just like decompressing right now. I'm decompressing. I've got a car, but I'm just decompressing at the moment before I go again and decide what I'm going to do. Anyway, so Peony, this one. This is the pink. And they are all 14.22. I do, Becky. I need more than one. I ain't even had a drink yet since about 4:30 this morning. My mouth is so dry. And obviously with the anxiety and panic when I'd lost her, I was like, my lips were stuck to my teeth. I was that, you know, when your heart's going, and I was like, oh my God, where do I look next? What do I do? And everybody, I was stopping everybody going, have you seen a cockapoo? Have you seen it? You know, like you do. You see these people and you think, calm down. That was me. Frantic dog mum, frantically trying to find my dog. Yes, Claire, thank you. So you ladies, I'm sure you just tune in now to see the next instalment of what's going on in my crazy life. You've had it, honestly, Soph, just lately, it's been bonkers. So, 14.22 and 29.99 on all of these dresses. They've all got different names. So the pink, I've got a spare AirTag. I never even thought about that, Ruth. That'd be a good thing to... Can you get little cases to put them in? I've got an AirTag for the car. And what I've noticed is, if the car's out of range for my phone, it don't work. So what good is it? Am I doing something stupid? Obviously, I've got my little Find My tracker thing and connected the AirTag to my phone. But when the phone's like out of range of the AirTag in the car, it don't work. And I don't know if I'm doing something wrong. Maybe I am. I don't know. I mean, it weren't expensive. They were only about 24 quid, something like that. But I'm like, well, what good is it if you sat next to your car, then you don't need it, do you? But when your car's not with you, that's when you need to track it and it don't work. I don't know if I'm doing something wrong. Maybe I am. Maybe Ruth sat there going, duh. Yes, you can one for, oh, excellent. But again, you see, if she'd have run off then, it wouldn't have updated on my phone where she was. Because my car doesn't. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. So that one is the Peony. The green one is the Gladioli. Wish I could, oh, thank you, Tracy. I have just, made myself a coffee and then thought, I've got to go and do my live. It's 1 o'clock. So I'm going to put it in the microwave when I've done my live and just take 5. Just take 5. Gladioli, again, 14.22, 29.99. I don't know how to do it though, Ruth, because it don't work. Bluebell is the blue one, and Cardinal is the red one. Dolly's committed some cardinal sins today. And then Peony is the pink one. These are gorgeous. So I would say these are a little bit oversized for a 14. I lost my car in Lincoln when I went to watch my hubby play. How did you lose your car? Got absolutely drenched. The roads all looked the same. Oh, could have done with an AirTag. Well, mine don't work. I need to live next door to you. You do, Mandy. You need to sort me out. I shouldn't laugh. I was dog sitting for my son. I went to leave. The madam got, out the flat door. Door shut behind. Oh my God, door shut behind me. I called for her and thankfully some man on a bike caught her. Oh, bless you, Kazza. but I had to ring my son. His girlfriend called me and got the next door neighbour to pick the lock. It's not just me then. Oh, this week, what's going off? Green. I just need Lisa to come back because I feel like she will just install peace throughout my life again, because when she's here this doesn't happen. So that is the green. Look how beautiful this is, and it's got like a stretchy waist as well and a crossover bust, and I love the sleeve on this one as well. And there are 4 different colours. Those dresses are they are, Leslie, they're gorgeous. And they're just $29.99. Look at that lovely red. And obviously I'm wearing the fuchsia. So I'm going to take the belt off now and show you without the belt that this is quite roomy on my waist. What's wrong with your car? Oh, Margaret, keep up. I'm not going to go over it all again, but Dolly went missing for 2 hours and my car's had to go back. Oh, thank you, Gillian. I need a big hug right now, let me tell you. I really do. Never destined to have a boring life. I weren't destined to have a daily mental breakdown, though. I mean, it's just, you know, if God's trying to test me, thank you, but I'm done. I've learnt my lessons with everything this week. I've learnt not to make rash decisions over cars. I've learnt not to leave the door open at any circumstance. And what else have I learnt? That I'm a really bad sleeper. Right, so that's it with the belt off, and you can see that this is really roomy and oversized, but it's beautiful. But I would say, because I'm a good size 16, I would say on a 14 this is going to be very oversized. And what we sized it up to, 22. Yeah, that's probably about right, because obviously you've got that nipped in. It's very soft on the elastication, this. It's got pockets as well, look. I'm like you, I have a drama in my life all the time. Don't know how I know. It's not that I choose it. I don't choose the drama life chooses me. After what, live, go get something to eat, I'm gonna do. And a Valium if anybody's got any. Just message me, I'll send you my address. I'm joking. I think I just need, number 1, most importantly, a good night's sleep. Number 2, I need to ring the vets first to make sure Dolly's not going to be having a litter of pups. And I just need to de-stress. A day what without learning is a day waste. Oh, I never have a day without learning something, let me tell you. So yeah, this is a little bit oversized on me without a belt. Grounder. She's grounded. She's definitely grounded, indefinitely. What a night. I know, Kelly, this week hasn't been the best, I can't lie. But what did I say at the end of last week? Next week it'll be different. Not so far. It's Wednesday. I'm back tonight, girls. Hopefully everything will be, there'll be nothing else to report in the next couple of hours. Everything will be fine. So I prefer this much nicer on me with a belt. I love the neutral, but you could do a fuchsia belt, you could do a black belt, you could do any colour belt really that you want to. Electric blue would look nice with fuchsia, and if you're going to match your shoes and your handbag and whatever, this is just a gorgeous all-rounder. Will be good from now. You've had 3 things. I've had more. I've had way more. Like I say, if I'm being tested, enough already. So, I was just telling Lisa messaged me, she went, have they come for your car? And I said, yeah, and while they were taking my car, Dolly ran off and now I reckon she'll be pregnant. She went, oh my God. I was like, I know, come home. Green is called Gladioli. Blue is called Bluebell. Red is called Cardinal. And pink is called Peony. And the same, if anything can go wrong in the home, it does. Yeah, why? Why are we so unlucky? I really have the worst luck in the world. Honestly, I think as a family, we're the same. Everything comes in 3s, you should be okay. It's probably been more than 3, so maybe I'm due another couple to make it up to another 3. Girls, if I don't laugh, I will cry. Right. There is also, so these are all 14.22, I think maybe 16.22. They are quite oversized for a 14. I'm quite big busted and broad shouldered, and there's lots and lots of room in this, and it will very, very easily go up to a size 22. So I would say 16.22 on this one, not 14. I think it's going to be quite oversized on a 14. Looking for another, I'm not even going there. Not for a while. There's other stuff going off as well. And I'm just not in the right frame of mind to do it just at this moment. But I will, but not right now. I've got other things that I've not talked about. But yeah, there's quite a few other bits at the minute. My head's so I'm just gonna sit back and think about what I seriously. It's like Tom said this morning, maybe you should forget about fancy pantsy cars like your Range Rovers and your Jaguar, and look for something, new sunglasses, Mandy, yes, look for something a bit more sturdy and easy to maintain. Well, I'm going with her. I'm going with her next time she goes away. Something like an Audi or another Mercedes, which is what I nearly got in the first place, a GLC, which is like a big Mercedes car on steroids, which is probably what I should have done. But you live and learn, or in my case, I never do. I've got to laugh. So there are lots of different sunglasses just been loaded, if you've not seen already, to the website, and these are $7.99. All the different ones, they're all $7.99. So there are lots of different listings. There's quite a few different designs on the sunglasses, and they are, like I say, all around, well, they're all $7.99. The ones that I've just put on come in about 3 or 4 different colours. They're all separately listed, and they're all, I'm going to have to put the ticket on my nose, lovely. They're all on the website now, but these are, if you don't like to spend, I know we had the inspired sunglasses a couple of weeks ago, which were about, what were they, 15, 16 pounds, something like that. These are like $7.99. So basically, I mean, even the other ones were really, really good prices. But if you want something that you can just throw on and you don't want to be too precious about at all, can't see your comments. Dogs would have followed Dolly if they had mated. I don't want to be too graphic, but I feel like she has. I feel like she has, without saying too much, because people might be eating the dinner and it's Facebook at the end of the day. But you know when you know, I know. I feel like she did. She most definitely did. And I know what she's like. She is an absolute floozy. And that's why she ran off. So these are a yellow tint, same as the other ones that I've just tried on. Without saying too much, I checked her when she came back. So yeah, I feel like she's definitely done the deed while she's been away. Little monkey. We've got these ones as well. Both my daughters have what? Peugeot SUV. I'm just gonna, I don't know is what is the, I just don't know right now. I just don't know. These are nice, and these are a little bit bigger. $7.99 again on these ones. So if you like a bigger frame, we've got these ones as well. These are really good, and they are all proper UV protection. Ooh. They are all proper UV protection on these as well, girls. Even though they're only $7.99, it's unbelievable. It's a really, really good. What's that? Love them ones. Yeah, the big ones are gorgeous, aren't they? And I can't quite believe that they are only $7.99, these ones. Lots of different ones, girls. If you want to have a look on the website, they've all been loaded. But yeah, I know Mandy's got a little bit of a thing for sunglasses, haven't you, Mandy? And there's some really nice ones. And I think there's something to suit everybody, style-wise. And the frame size variation as well, you see, they're kind of in between the first pair and the second pair. These are like not as big as the ones I've just had on, but bigger than the first ones that I had on. And $7.99. Ring the vets. I'm going to do. When I literally came home. Not if the owner was around and caught the naughty boy. Dogs would have followed. Yeah, exactly. If she's gone into somebody's garden, which she quite possibly could have, and obviously mated with a boy dog, and that dog lived at that house, and the owners maybe, because once I mean, I know this, once they're tied together, she was gone for 2 hours. Now, they can be tied for hours once they get together. It's kind of a weird thing with dogs. If you know about dogs, and you'll know that they kind of get locked together. So that kind of makes sense about the fact that she's kind of got out and had a sniff about, and I've not known that she's been out, and I've shut the front door. Within minutes, she's back at the front door. So she never, ever goes anywhere. Take some time out for yourself. Bless you. Thank you. I wish. What's that? They had them for you, other than stuff like what, tires and brakes, been okay. Yeah. So she's never been gone ever for that amount of time, and never gone further than like 2 doors down either way, just sniffing at the side of the road, and I've gone out and I've looked and I've gone, oi, back in. Now I didn't know she'd escaped, but to be gone for 2 hours as well makes me feel like she may have been like locked in with another dog all the time she's been gone, and then came back and were acting peculiar. So that's what makes me feel like I need to phone the vets. These are really nice as well, look, absolutely gorgeous, and a nice, well, a slight gradient to the lens there. Really, really good UV protection on these, and they are proper UV protection, and they're just $7.99. So if you want to have a look, there are a few other different designs. I haven't opened them all. Let me just show you these ones, because these ones are quite different as well. But for $7.99, you can take them on holiday and throw them about a bit if you need to, and don't be too precious about them, because it's just £8 basically. You can't even get a Mackey's for £8, can you? So these are a bit different. These have got yeah, I think so too, Becky. These have got like a little gold dragon on the side, and a smaller frame if you like something a little bit more petite. Lisa prefers a smaller sunglass, and she's only got a very tiny face. I prefer a bigger frame, but I am kind of a different shape in the face and a little bit fuller in the face. Lisa's got a tiny face, and she really suits the short hair, but she suits a smaller glass as well. But there is literally, they've got worth every penny. Yeah, they're lovely, aren't they, Mandy? But they've just gone on now, girls, if you want to go across and have a look, and maybe see something that you fancy. I think, oh, there's these ones as well. I think these are the last two that I need to show you. This one has got a bee on it on the side. And again, these are a larger frame. I have to put my glasses on in between because I'm blind as a bat. They're a nice size. They're not too big, but they are big enough for me without being too oversized. They're about the size I tend to wear. I do like my aviator style, and we've tried desperately again this year to find some really good aviator styles, and not been able to find any, but we did find them absolutely fabulous LV inspired ones. But I wear glasses too, yeah. I mean, some of these are big enough to fit over your glasses if you want to double up, because we did try it last year, because some of the ladies said they needed prescription sunglasses. So we tried the glasses over the glasses, if you know what I mean, if that makes sense. Hi, Mandy. So these are really nice, and I like the fact cat eyes ones make me feel like a vintage pin-up girl. How fabulous. That's your style though, innit? You look fabulous in the little like dresses with the sneakers, and yeah, and with your tats as well. Very edgy. It really suits you. And then these ones, I love these ones. These have got like a cool blue lens to them, and then they've got like a tortoise shell. I think these are my favourites. Even though they're a smaller frame and I don't tend to do a smaller frame, I absolutely love these ones. So all ready for the heat wave tomorrow. It's apparently going to be gorgeous. Thank God it weren't like that today, running around the streets like a lunatic. But yeah, apparently it's going to be really, really warm tomorrow, girls. So if you've ordered the dress and you've ordered your sunnies, hopefully they'll come in time if you're going out and doing something. And apparently I think the weather's going to stay nice all week, but tomorrow, by all accounts, is going to be the hottest. And it's like a mini heat wave that we're going to have, and it's going to be warmer. I look absolutely dishevelled today because I've been out in the wind looking for Dolly. But yeah, apparently it's going to be hotter in the UK tomorrow than it is in some foreign destinations. So hopefully you'll have time to enjoy it. Hopefully you'll be able to sit in the garden and soak up a little bit of vitamin D. I'm going to go and make myself I'm going to warm my coffee up now, because I came back in and I was like shaking and phoning the vets. And when she trotted up, I think, you know, when your adrenaline's pumping and then all of a sudden you go, and you all of a sudden feel drained. That's how I felt when she walked through the door. When my adrenaline stopped pumping, then I started shaking, and I was like, oh my God. And I had to sit down. I was like, oh, and I thought, right, make yourself a coffee. And then I looked and I was like, oh my God, it's 5 to 1. So here I am. Can you see, at the beginning I was a bit like, and I've gone, ooh, and just calmed down. You've got shorts on? Yes, Mandy, I did find her. Well, she came home like nothing was wrong 2 hours after. But yeah, now I feel like she might be with child or children. So I need to tot a whiskey, definitely. So I'm rubbing my ears, look, to calm myself down. That's what you do with dogs. Oh, yeah, I found her. She's home. I'm just going to phone the vets to see if we need to take precautions to make sure she's not preggers, little monkey. She definitely took off for some boyfriend time. I can laugh now, girls. I'm all right. I see the funny side of it now. I probably won't when I go to the vets and it costs me a fortune. But yeah, I wasn't able to laugh 2 hours ago. Chilled out afternoon in the garden. I wish. I've got things to do, but I'm going to go and have half an hour of a sandwich and a cup of coffee and and then I'll crack on. I can do whatever till whenever. I've got nothing to spoil, so I think I'll take half an hour out and just give me head a wobble and then crack on. Thanks, Lee. Right, ladies, I'll be back. I'll be back tonight at 7 o'clock. Don't forget, with some more cheeky newness. But in the meantime, if you want to head, I love this dress. If you want to head over to the website and check this new one out, they're all individually listed, even though they're the same dress in different colours. They've all got different names. And this is the pink one that I'm wearing if you do want to purchase one of these. Thanks, Michelle. This is called Peony. And then you've got, I'll just quickly show you before I go. Cardinal is the red one. And then Bluebell is the blue one. And then this one is a Gladioli. Absolutely gorgeous. Be round later with some flowers. Asking her if she wants to go out on a dinner date. It's a bit late for that. A bit late for the pleasantries now, isn't it? I'll be asking him for child support. Oh, God. Right, I'm going. I'll see you all tonight. See you later, ladies. Bye.